The college football season is 2 months away, but a number of teams still don't know who their starting quarterback is going to be for week 1. Not only are there a number of quarterback battles still going on, they're going on for a number of top 25 teams who have national championship aspirations. Today, we're going to be diving in to look at some of the biggest quarterback battles still going on. But before we get to today's video, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on those notifications if you're new to my channel. If you're watching this video, odds are you love college football. And odds are you aren't subscribed to my channel, so make sure to subscribe to one of the best college football communities here on YouTube. We'll kick things off with Alabama. Jalen Milroe was the starting quarterback for the Tide last season. After being drafted by the Seahawks in the NFL draft, Alabama will be looking for a new starter in 2025. The first option is Ty Simpson, who many consider to be the favorite to ultimately win the job. He's been with the program for 4 years and has seen game action with Alabama in the past. The next choice is Austin Mack, who began his career at Washington. He came over to Alabama with head coach Kalen DeBoer. The final option is true freshman Keelan Russell. He was a 5-star recruit in the 2025 class. There are many people out there who believe he's the best quarterback recruit of his entire class, and he's likely going to be the future at Alabama. But it's tough to see him overtaking the 2 guys in front of him. My pick as of right now would be Ty Simpson, though I wouldn't be surprised if Austin Mack sees plenty of game action in 2025. Colorado has some pretty big shoes to fill. It's not often you have to replace a player that was so good you retire his number before he even gets drafted into the NFL. The Buffs enter a new era, and it's going to be a fascinating one to follow in 2025. Their first option is former Liberty quarterback Caden Salter. In 2023, he was one of the best quarterbacks in all of college football. He posted some Heisman caliber numbers while leading Liberty to a New Year's 6 game. His numbers took a step back in 2024, though he still had a pretty solid year. He provides experience and has proven he can get it done at the collegiate level. The next choice is true freshman Julian Lewis. A 5-star recruit from the 2025 class, Lewis was the first back-to-back Gatorade Georgia Player of the Year since Trevor Lawrence. He's definitely the future for Colorado, but as of right now, I think 2025 is going to belong to Caden Salter. We saw a glimpse of what life would be like without Carson Beck for Georgia, and it didn't look pretty. Luckily, they've had an entire offseason to prepare. Gunnar Stockton returns, who saw a brief sample last season after Carson Beck went down. He appeared in the SEC title game and in Georgia's playoff game. He has the most in-game experience and has been at Georgia the longest. The other option for the Bulldogs is Ryan Puglisi. He redshirted with Georgia in 2024. He got a good amount of reps in Georgia's spring game, and there were moments where he showed some flashes. This one seems like it's Gunnar Stockton's job to lose, but with how he looked in the limited action we saw in 2024, I think it's entirely possible he could lose the job to Puglisi. 2024 was a disappointing season for Michigan. They struggled at the quarterback position and are hoping to solve that for 2025. For the Wolverines, there are a number of quarterbacks who are in the running. We'll start with Bryce Underwood, a 5-star recruit who many consider to be the best quarterback recruit from the 2025 class. He's the most exciting option and likely the future for Michigan, but they could opt to go for the more experienced quarterback, and that's who they have in Mikey Keene. He transferred in from Fresno State. During his career at Fresno State and at UCF, he's appeared in a total of 39 games while throwing for 8,000 yards with 65 passing touchdowns. As of right now, I am truly tied with this one. Underwood definitely offers the most upside and has the higher ceiling, but to begin the season, rolling with Mikey Keene might be the safer and smarter answer until you need to replace him. After making it to the national championship last season, Notre Dame still needs to figure out what they're going to be doing at the quarterback position. When I originally recorded this video, I had the battle going to Steve Angeli, who spent the last few years with Notre Dame and saw a lot of action. However, I must have missed that he transferred to Syracuse a few months back, so he's no longer in the running. It looks like the Notre Dame battle will be between 2 quarterbacks. You have CJ Carr, who was a 4-star recruit coming out of high school in 2024. He appeared in a game briefly last year, though he didn't account for any stats. Finally, you have Kenny Minchie, who has spent the last couple of years at Notre Dame. He was a 4-star recruit back in 2023. It seems like Notre Dame has 2 very different options they could go with that offer different upside in their own respective ways. It's going to be an interesting battle to follow over the next couple of months. After winning the national championship, Ohio State has to figure out the next plan at quarterback. It's been a revolving door for them over the last few years, but they're hoping they can have some stability over the next couple. The betting favorite is Julian Sayin, a former 5-star recruit from the 2024 class. After originally committing to Alabama, he transferred to Ohio State where he spent last year. If I were to guess, Yes, he'll be the guy for the Buckeyes, but don't rule out Lincoln Kienholz. After the spring game, Ryan Day called the quarterback battle a two-horse race between Sayan and Kienholz. This is going to be the third season with the program for Lincoln Kienholz. He played in 2 regular season games for the Buckeyes for a total of 21 snaps in 2023, though he didn't see any game action in 2024. I think Julian Sayan should be the heavy favorite, but Kienholz could make things a little bit interesting for the Buckeyes as we get closer to the season. Another year, another brand new starting quarterback for the Oregon Ducks. As of right now, it looks like a 2-man race. We'll start with Dante Moore, who has had a pretty back and forth journey so far. The former 5-star quarterback originally committed to Oregon, but he then flipped to UCLA. He saw a lot of action as a true freshman in 2023 as he appeared in 9 games for the Bruins, and he threw the ball over 200 times. But his season wasn't all that great, and he entered the transfer portal, ending back up at Oregon, where he sat behind Dillon Gabriel in 2024. The other option is Austin Novosad, who has reportedly turned a lot of heads during the competition. While Novosad doesn't have the prospect pedigree of Moore, he's been with Oregon for a number of years and has learned from Dillon Gabriel and Bo Nix. I wouldn't be shocked if he makes things interesting and ends up winning the job over Dante Moore. We'll wrap up today's video with USC. After benching Miller Moss in November, he transferred out. The Trojans returned Jaden Maiava, who started the final month for the Trojans, though I'm not sure if USC is really all that excited for him to be their guy. In his 4 games as the starting quarterback, he went 3-1, and he did throw for over 1,000 yards with 11 passing touchdowns. USC also brought in former 5-star quarterback recruit Sam Heward. He's been all over during his career, beginning at Washington, transferring to Cal Poly, then transferring to Utah, where he spent last season. There's also incoming 5-star recruit Hassan Longstreet. I'm not sure if he's really in the mix as of right now, but he definitely offers the most upside. If I were to guess, the Trojans likely roll with Jaden Maiava, but like I mentioned earlier, I don't think they're too excited with that choice. Maybe he ends up starting the year, but I think Hassan Longstreet, he might get a good amount of starts towards the second half. Well, that wraps it up for today's video. What quarterback battle are you going to be following the most over the next couple of months? Also, is there a pretty tight quarterback battle going on that I didn't include in today's video? Whatever it is, let me know in the comments below, and I might make a part 2 if there are enough quarterback battles to go over. Before you leave, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on those notifications if you're new to my channel. I'm posting college football videos leading up to the start of the season, so make sure to subscribe so you never miss a video. Also, don't forget to drop a like on this video as well. It helps out with that YouTube algorithm, and it helps share this video and my channel with more college football fans. Plus, it only takes a second to do. As always, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you all in my next video.